Rob Burberry.
On Friday before noon, surveillance cameras show one suspect running with luxury designer goods, apparently stolen from the Burberry store at Union Square. Footage that investigators at San Francisco Police's Real-Time Investigation Center were able to retrieve quickly after the theft was called into dispatch.
Can you give a suspect description one more time?
We're able to take that image and we're able to then disseminate that image to the patrol officers that are working out in the field.
A drone was immediately launched from a stationary site to track two of the three suspects. Police say one was a 42-year-old woman, the other was a juvenile male. Though the suspects appeared to have changed clothing at some point, the drone still located
That's
them.
awesome.
Even though the male appears to have changed, we were able to determine that it was the same person.
Oh, I love it.
Within minutes of the theft, police arrested the suspects.
Yeah. So there's another one.
And recovered most of the stolen goods. Police say the swiftness of the arrest after the crime is critical to prosecution.
In this case, when you're able to solve something within the first 5 minutes, recover all the property, your case is that much stronger.
Police say the use of technology has assisted in 500 felony arrests last year. And just in the past week, it has helped in 32 felony arrests.
I think it's working and doing exactly what we want it to do.
Lauren Ellis owns CK Contemporary, an art gallery at Union Square. She supports the use of technology to prevent and solve crime.
We are a city known for innovation. We're a city known for technology. Our police department should have the cutting edge tools that it needs. We've seen people feeling safe in a very vibrant neighborhood within the last 6 months or so. I feel like that has felt even more pronounced.
Police claim there is no invasion of privacy. No one is monitoring a live feed from the cameras. Video is retrieved as needed for an investigation.
People that were getting the most privacy were the criminals that were coming in and being able to commit a lot of crimes here without being caught.
Police say the thieves stole handbags that added up to more than $15,000 and that the case has been turned over to the district attorney's office.
Wow, that's pretty cool, Scott. And then Gilroy uses drones a lot now too, right?
Yeah, in fact, my son-in-law, he went through a bunch of training. He's a drone pilot now, and they use them for all kinds of stuff. They use them for like special events. They have them hovering up there and
street takeovers. Street takeovers now a big thing too. Identifying vehicles and stuff.
Yeah, I guess the DA at one point, I think this is still true. They started saying, okay, we will file and let you go take their cars. So they're using the drones and they're getting their pictures and their videos, and then they're doing follow-up and going and taking away these guys' cars and towing them, and the DA's signing off on that.
Nice.
This is really a great, use of technology. But just for information, Mexico City, the UK, the London police, police in Latin America have been using this type of not drones, but before drones, they've been using the stationary cameras and doing the exact same thing that you see SFPD doing right now. I've seen a lot of videos where a robbery or carjacking goes down, for example, in Mexico City. And with this, they have so many stationary cameras all over that city that they'll just track the vehicle down and just call the cavalry in, the troopers, and to come make the car stop and make the arrest.
And London is the same way. Even in the early 90s, you couldn't get across London without your license plate or your car being videotaped dozens, if not hundreds of times.
Yeah, they say there's almost no place you cannot be seen by a police camera in London.
Yeah. Some people don't like that. I've never really had an issue with it.
I haven't had
again, as long as the officers using the tools aren't using it for their own nefarious ways. And we know that it's got to be regulated because we know there's creepy dudes out there in law enforcement that will use the system for their own benefit or something like that. So you got to be careful. They got to have some checks and balances. But generally, I like the system. I like the new flock cameras.
That's what
the cities have and stuff. Huh?
That's what you have supervisors for.
Yeah, but hopefully they're good ones.
Yeah.
But Mark, would you agree though that a lot of the drone technology has grown so much in recent years, And I've heard them attribute that to because of the war, the Ukraine war.
Oh yeah,
that these drone companies really started stepping up their
game.
their research and the things that they can do with these, and the technology has just gotten crazy with these drones. What they can do with them now.
Yeah, definitely. You're going to find a lot of very skilled drone operators coming out of Ukraine if this war hopefully ends soon, and just the ability to deliver an item. They're dropping grenades down tanks. If you go to the Google campus now over in Mountain View, you'll see large wing drones flying over the campus, and they are actually publicly testing their drone delivery system. So a drone will fly over the campus and then drop down items on a cable and deliver it to someone on the campus.
Oh, in our lifetime, there'll be drone taxis. I'm
well, that's already coming
without a doubt.
I think
a couple of years ago, we posted
I think Scott and Steve, just like you guys did Uber back in the day, I think you guys will be drone taxi drivers here for Uber pretty soon.
Yeah.
I was going to say, Steve, do you remember the story we did a few years ago on here where they're using the drones for medical purposes, where they were actually delivering the defibrillators, and they had people you just take the drone and you walk over to the person and they walk you through how to use it to try to say, and it could save people's lives, because they could get that before they can get an ambulance or something. They can fly that drone right in there and help people with heart attacks.
I saw the lifeguard service in, I think it was either the Dominican Republic or Mexico. The lifeguard service were using drones to take a life preserver out to somebody who was in distress in the ocean, in the water. And the drone could get there a lot faster than the lifeguard could get there, and drop a life preserver right to them.
There you go.
We should have that here.
Yeah, it's all coming. Hey, let's